Good morning. Starting with a new topic, coordinate geometry. Here we will use graph. In class 9, we have to use 2 centimeter or can say 2 millimeter graph, which is shown here. Usually there are two types of graphs available, that is 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter. But for the ICSE class 9, we have to use 2 centimeter or can say 2 millimeter. Why I am saying 2 centimeter or 2 millimeter? Because here we see there are two dark lines. Suppose this one and this one. Vertical lines. Between these two vertical lines, the distance is 2 centimeter. It contains one lighter line which is at a distance of 1 centimeter mid of it, and most lighter lines 5 here and 5 here, overall 10 lighter lines which is at a distance of 2 millimeter each. Here we draw x-axis and y-axis. The horizontal line is known as x-axis, this line, and vertical line is y-axis. You can see x-axis, this horizontal line, here where these two cut is the origin, usually represented by O, and its value is, your coordinate is 0, 0. Now x-axis, coming again to the x-axis. First of all, we draw this x-axis, horizontal line, and with each vertical line we have marked this 1, this 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here -1, -2, -3 and so on. In the last we have marked arrows that they are continuing. Similarly, in the y-axis, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on, and arrows on both the sides. This side, again coming to x-axis, this is represented by x and this is x dash. X dash means x and a small line. This is x. Here it is y and here it is y dash. Now, as we have divided this graph into 4 parts, so this is known as first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Now, what is this first quadrant and second quadrant? What is the difference? To understand that, we should know what is ordered pair. Ordered pair means we will take the objects in a specific order. Here we have to mark the points. To mark the points, we have to write the x value first and then the y value. X is also known as abscissa, y is also known as ordinate. X is known as abscissa and y is known as ordinate. So first of all, we will write the value of abscissa, then ordinate. Let us see. As example, suppose there is a point 2 comma 3. Do remember we have to put in a small bracket. Suppose this is 2 comma 3. A point is given, point A. Then here the value of x will be 2 and the value of y will be 3. And if we have to plot this point on the graph, what we will do? We will take the value of x as 2, move upside. This line is we'll take x as 2, if we see here, the intersection of these, if we see this point, here the value of x from this horizontal is coming 2 and this line is giving the value y 3. So with the parallel line we can find the coordinate here. Coordinate A will be 2 comma 3. Coordinates are always represented by a capital alphabet and written in small bracket, and order is must. Order is must means they have a specific order. That's why they are known as ordered pair. We can't change. If we change it, suppose anybody writes point A as 3 comma 2, so that will be a different point. In that case, we will take x as 3 and y as 2. So that will be this point, intersection point of these two lines. It will change the point. So do remember for the order, right? That's why it is known as ordered pair. Suppose we have to mark minus 2 comma 2, so we will take x minus 2 and y 2, intersection of these two lines, this point, almost this point, x minus 2 and y 2. To write y2, first of all we have to mark a comma, this one. This point is minus 2 comma 2. If we have to mark minus 3 comma 2, so we will take minus 3 in the x-axis and minus 2 in the y-axis. This point, this is minus 3 comma 2. And if we have to mark 3 comma minus 4, so we will take the value x 3 and y minus 4, this point. This is minus 3 comma, sorry, this is 3 comma minus 4. Minus 4. So if we see in the first quadrant, both the value of x and y are positive. In the second quadrant, the value of x is negative and y is positive. In the third quadrant, x negative, y also negative. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive but y is negative. So we can easily find out in which quadrant the point lies by the sign convention. If both are positive, they lie in the first quadrant. This is first quadrant. Both positive, first quadrant. Negative positive, second quadrant. Negative negative, third quadrant. And positive negative, fourth quadrant. So by seeing the coordinate, we can find out in which quadrant the point will lie. We'll see few more points. Suppose we have to mark 0, 0, then it will be this point. This point, the intersection of two lines, coordinate axis, the axis is known as origin or represented by 0, 0. Suppose we have to mark 3, 0. So here, this point on the x-axis, the value of x is 3 and the value of y is 0. So this point will be 3, 0. If we have to mark 0, 2, so we will take the 0 of x and 2 of y. 0 of x and 2 of y. This point. 0, 2. So once again I am saying ordered pair is must. First of all we have to take the value of x, then the value of y. Taking example, we are given the coordinates of point M -2, 9, which can also be expressed as 1 plus x, y square. And we have to find few values. Now it is given, we can equate it. It is given that -2, 9 can also be represented as 1 plus x, y square. It means on equating, we will get 1 plus x is equals to -2. So the value of x will be -3 when 1 goes on the other side. Similarly, we have y square is equals to 9. So y will be plus -3. But here it is given y is greater than 0. As it is given y is greater than 0, so we will take the value as 3. We will omit -3. Now the coordinates will be, or we can say the value of x will be -3 and y is 3. Using this value, x is equals to -3 and y is equals to 3, we can find out the coordinates of P. Coordinates of P are given by y, x. So first of all, we will write the value of y, 3, x -3. So in which coordinate it will lie? Plus, minus. This plus minus lies in fourth quadrant. Next, point Q, 2, x. This 2, x is -3. So 2, -3, again plus, minus will lie in the fourth quadrant. Next, point R, x square, y -1. what will be x square? Minus 3 square means 9, comma y minus 1 means 3 minus 1, 2. So the coordinate will be 9, comma 2. Both plus means lies in the first quadrant. Then point is 2x minus 3y. 2x means 2 into minus 3 means minus 6. Minus 3y means minus 3 into y is 3, minus 3 into 3 minus 9. So the coordinates are minus 6 comma minus 9, both negative, means third quadrant. So in this way we can find out the coordinate, also the quadrant, with the help of sign convention. Here in this example we have to plot the points, easily shown. Point A minus 2 comma 3. Point A minus 2 comma 3. So x minus 2 here and y minus y 3. The intersection of these two will give the point A minus 2 comma 3. Now point B minus 3 comma minus 2. Minus 3 minus 2 both are negative, will lie in the third quadrant. From the x we will take minus 3 here. From the y we will take minus 2. This is the intersection of these two with the perpendicular lines. There is no need to make these perpendicular lines as they are already in the graph. So we can easily mark it. Minus 3 comma minus 2. This is point B. For the point C, 2 comma minus 4. Positive negative lie on the fourth quadrant. Here x2 y minus 4. The intersection point will be C, 2 comma minus 4. Similarly, we can mark point D, E and F. For the point D, minus 4 comma 0. So the value of x will be minus 4 and y will be 0. So it will lie on the x-axis. As the y value is 0, so it will lie on the x-axis. Point E, 0 comma minus 3. The value of x is 0, y is minus 3. So x is 0 means on the y-axis. This is the point. Point F, 3 comma 4. The value of x is 3, y 4. The intersection point will be 3 comma 4. This is point F. Both positive, so lie in the first quadrant. Now one more example. If we are given with the vertices of the triangle, 3 vertices of the triangle ABC. Plot the points on the graph paper. Use it to find the coordinate of the fourth vertex and the area. The first point is, first of all, we have to form the x-axis, y-axis. We will write 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here they have taken the difference of 2. So 2, 4, 6. It should be equal marking. Do remember. Point A, 1, comma 3. So where will be 1? X, the value of x 1, y 3. They have not written here 3, but you have to write it. So intersection will be this point A, 1, comma 3. Point B, 1 comma minus 1. 1 and minus 1 positive negative will lie on the fourth quadrant. So value of x 1, y minus 1. This will be the point. Point C, 7 comma minus 1. again in the fourth quadrant, the value of x 7, y minus 1. So this will be the point C 7, 1. Right? After getting the point A, B, C, we will join AB, we will join BC. Now with the perpendicular lines here, perpendicular line of C will be this, horizontal line this, we get, marking these lines, we'll get the coordinate of D where these two lines intersect, or we can say it is a rectangle, so we will make parallel lines parallel to AB and parallel to BC. This line is parallel to BC and this line parallel to AB. Where these two intersect, we will get D point. We will join AD, DC. Our rectangle is complete. Now we have the quadrant also. Once again I am reminding, we have to write the coordinate in the small bracket with first value of x, then of y. First is of abscissa, then ordinate. Now how can we find the area? We can find the area by counting the squares. There are 6 horizontal squares and 4 vertical, or we can subtract it also. This is 7 minus 1. 7 minus this one. This 7 minus this 1. 7 minus 1, 6. Now this 3 minus of minus 1 is 4. So 6 into 4, 24. And as it is an area, so square units. Or we can easily count the number of squares and write it. Here there will be 6 squares, there will be 4 squares, 6 into 4, 24. You can easily do it. Now we will solve few questions. Thank you.